that you're going to be in a marketplace, you have your own table, and so you're going to try and get people to come and visit with your booth, with where you are, to buy your products. So what would get them to do that? Okay? So if we don't have any more questions, we can start design. Yes? Any
Location.
Location, thank you very much. She brought up a great point. Another thing to consider with marketing is what she said, location. Why do you think that is? Why is location important? Yes.
Because if you sell in like the middle of nowhere, like somewhere that most people aren't going to go, you're probably not going to get as many sales as if you would to sell at a grocery store, because a lot of people are going to the grocery store, they're spending money and are already going to spend money, so and they're probably going to have their wallet with them if they're going to the grocery store. So a grocery store or some kind of store, it would probably be the best place to sell your product.
That is brilliant. That's a great point.
Well, true, but some people have a limit of what they're going to spend.
Very true too. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. These are all things to consider when you're marketing your products and services. I'm going to go that way, then come back to you, okay?
You might also want to tell them where the location is that you are selling your item.
So you want to announce it in advance, right? Not only that, what Ms. Jane did tonight for me, because there was a change in location, were the signs, right? That led me up to this room. Because I came in and I was like, which way do I go? Left? Do I go right? But the signs were basically my directions. So not only the address, but oftentimes, if it's somewhere, like you said, a little remote and not easy to find, it's very important to consider giving them directions as well. And then you had a comment as well?
And then also, if we do the marketing outside, you wanted to make sure that your product, if it does, like, if it's windy, it won't fall off your table and then you have to reset everything. Or if it's like, if nothing gets messed up by the type of weather it is.
Right. So it's also product placement and setup. So it's the look and feel, it's the presentation, right? Because if the wind blows and it gets messy and somebody happens to walk by and they're like, that booth looks really messy. I don't even want to stop by there because that booth of it looks really pretty. So you're right, placement, setup, that's important as well.
Well, besides like you said, like selling it in a grocery store, there's no mediums to sell it like the internet, like Amazon and things, where everybody can get it and not just like sold at one store.
That's great. That's great. So now you have online stores, right, that you can go, like Amazon and all the other stores that are popping up that you can order. You also, like, especially thinking outside the box, you also have places where people are coming up with new ways. They have stands now, pop-ups they call them, right? They just pick up and they go to a location and they tell everybody on social media, hey, today I'm going to be here. They do that with food trucks. Have you guys heard about food trucks where they just park and they tell their friends on Instagram or Facebook, hey, today we're going to be here for 5 hours? That's another way to market, another way for them to feel interested if they're in the area. So there's so many different aspects of marketing, I guess, is what we're trying to share with you tonight.
Like another way of marketing could be like just to like instead of like when you say comparing, you could compare to someone who has the same product as you but set as a higher price, and then just like have a sale and then just have a resale, and then people will be more attracted to your product.
Special offers. They can go to special offers and special pricing. One thing that we didn't mention, but I feel like it's coming back now more and more, is that we used to do coupons. And we're starting to see more coupons come out for some reason electronically, like they can scan the coupons using apps. That's another way, like 1 month you run a special coupon. So with the mobile applications, people are using that to order things too. So not just going to the traditional stores like they used to. There are many ways to sell your products and services. But for the context of this class, you're going to have a physical location, right? So in your flyer, you really have to consider letting people know where are they coming to. So imagine when you build this flyer, it's going to be your draft. But what if you love this flyer you designed tonight? you can keep this flyer and you can use this flyer. So make sure that they know location, where is the marketplace, and also what time are you going to be selling your
Isn't it at
products,
9 o'clock?
9 to noon, yep.
right? So if you don't tell them the time and you give them the location, you say Saturday and they come at 5, you're already packed up and you went home already. They need to know that too. What else might they need to know on this flyer? Yes.
Probably like what you're selling.
The product itself. Yeah, we talked about location, we talked about directions, we talked about the time, but the product itself, and we talked about obviously the benefits. Now, one thing that we have to consider also, and this is the final remark before we dive in and create, people love the visual of things, right? We like to see things that relate to our colors. So that's what we call branding. So you have to think about your brand. You have to think about, what do I want my flyer to look like? What will attract people? How do I get, so when you think of your colors, make sure that it reflects your personality, make sure it reflects the product that you're selling. So if you're gonna sell necklaces and your necklaces are all like one color, maybe you make your flyer one color with some bits and pieces of color. But if all your pieces are like really crazy colors and rainbow colors, then your flyer might reflect that it's very dynamic, a lot of colors, a lot of different things. So it really is individual. It should all look different. It should all be unique and special to you. So keep that in mind as well, right? Make it look nice and presentable to the audience that you want to attract by your product. Okay? Did I miss anything?
Thanks, John.